What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Blueprints. In the last episode, we did it. We found the throne of the Blue Prince. And I didn't even read this. The former seat of power of House Ares, enthroned anew in the 6th era of Nevmora, and exalted beneath the blue banners of House Holly, where the sigil of Arinda Ares once was affixed, the crest of her ladyship, the grand architect Baroness Orave, now presides over the court. Okay, so, oh yeah, some of this was who was the original deed of the house, right? Interesting. So we know what our goal is. The goal is to take. Wait, do we not have? Oh no, we don't have the scepter. What happened? Uh-oh. Okay, well, we need to get the scepter back. That's not amazing. Okay, well, that's an extra step that I wasn't anticipating, but that's okay. Why did we not get the scepter? Is it because we called it a day in the throne room? But it's now a green room, but maybe it didn't register as that? Oh, that's frustrating. Okay. I suppose we shouldn't really even treat this as a real run, right? Oh no, because we're cursed. What does it take to beat curse mode? Reach room 46 in curse mode. I suppose we should try. I hate to leave everybody in a state of whatever. So green rooms are challenging. Lose a key, lose money. So shops are fine. So really it's all about getting blue rooms. Interesting. Okay. I suppose we should just... Oh, wow. Code check actually becomes very helpful here then. So blue rooms, and that's basically the answer to that question. Okay. Well, because now I'm going to need to get treasure trove back outside, aren't I? The statements on the blue box are true. The box with no false statements has the gems. This box is white. That's fully true. The statements on this box are either both true or both false. But if they are both false, then this cannot be both false. So this is both false. The statements on the blue box are true. That is incorrect. The box with no false statements has the gems. So the box with some false statements has the gems. Statements on this box are either both true. That's incorrect. This box is empty. That's a lie. Ah, motherfucker. Okay. Wow, this is bad. Okay. That's interesting. Does a room like this make you lose both a step? Or it would be a gem and a key. I guess I didn't lose a key because... Oh, and right, you lose all of it when you draft a red room. Ooh, interesting. So yeah, you can't, in curse mode, you can't lean on the strategy of using some bad rooms to make things good. Because that will not work. Den is perfect then. So yeah, you just need a surplus of stuff, basically. Corridor. Orange. It makes you lose a key, which is frustrating. Geist bedroom. That's not bad. If I could use this mode and still get shrine at the end of this to get treasure trove, that would be phenomenal. Okay. Let's keep attempting. Nursery coat check. Hallway? Oh, I just realized I've closed myself off. Not master drafter this time around. That's plenty fine. Terrace hallway. Just lose all those keys. Why not? Let's go down here. Her ladyship's chamber. Her ladyship's bedroom or spare room. Her ladyship's chamber usually has some item in it. And there we go. And then we could take this route down. This just loses steps, which is annoying but not impossible. The only goal is to reach room 46. Drawing room, okay. I can get my gem back, and then I can redraw. I can actually redraw this room specifically like 5 times. So let's just get whatever is the best thing. Commissary. Commissary actually might actually be the best one. Just because I could buy a bunch of shit to stock up. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, metal detector. Okay. Alright, well, the sleep mask will help us get some of the steps back up. That's not bad. I'm still going to require getting a decent amount of the antechamber levers. I'm going to need those. That's for sure. Oh, shit, I'm already locked out. Is that fully it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's funny. All right, I am going to fully call it a day then, and then we are going to continue trying to get this scepter back. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have used the... Damn, that was stupid. I should have used the dice to try to get the shrine. But I guess I should get out of curse mode first. Let me leave curse mode completely behind, and then we'll go from there. I also need to actually get the throne room again, which is still... Yeah, it is still a 5 gem cost. Okay, so we're clear of curse mode, which is great. Let's go and attempt to do the actual thing. So I'm not going to be able to get both. I have to just get Shrine in this one and Treasure Trove, right? Shrine and Treasure Trove are my 2 goals. So let's get that together. So let's get some dice going, and then let's just attempt to get Treasure Trove. Whatever I could do to attempt to do that would be better than nothing. It's really, like most of these rooms, it's really just going to be continually trying to attempt different options. Ooh, security door, huh? Okay. Weight room is not helpful. Let's go this way. Garage den is helpful. Now let's just see what we could get from going left here. Definitely feeling like this may be the last actual main episode, which is a crazy thought. I've spent almost 9 to 10 months playing this game, so it's kind of weird to think that I won't be playing this. There's other stuff to achieve. I don't know if I'll immediately try to do all that stuff, because to be honest, I kind of want to just play different games for the channel. But I am definitely interested in seeing everything the game has to offer at some point, whether it's right away or not. There's a couple of games actually for the channel that I've been thinking about that would be good to like re-examine after a while, like come back to, because for example, I don't know if this is even something I would be interested in doing necessarily, but Isles of Sea and Sky has an update, and they added more stuff and changed some puzzles, so I'm curious about that. So that kind of thing would be curious to me. Okay, we've gone super wacky with our house right now, so let's go back down. And then let's just keep drafting some stuff on the earlier ranks. All I need is Observatory is a dead end. Okay, hold on. All I need is treasure trove out here, because and Geist bedroom, technically, right? If I want to do... That's not bad. Commissary. What do I got here? Keys. Let's just... Oh, right, and we're on sale here. Okay. That wasn't even that expensive. Okay. Throne of the Blueprints. I mean, I suppose I actually don't need the scepter, right? I mean, we could try. Let's try. Let's see if I could draft 8 blue rooms in a row. Okay, so let's start with that. Parlor. Oh, I see. Look at the counter up there. That's so cool. Okay. Let's attempt to do this. Obviously, more gems, the better chance I have of being able to do whatever I want. The box with the most words does not have the gems. Both statements written on the other boxes are false. There is only one true box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the box with the most words include, aka this one, does not have the gems. There's only one true box. Both statements written on the other boxes are false. But this is the only one that calls out where the gems are. So this must be it. Yep. That's a weird little secret I've learned about these truth puzzles, is technically if there's only one that calls out... If there's only one box that calls out where the gems are, it must be in the box that it calls out. Because by process of information, there's no way to otherwise know. Okay, we're looking for blue rooms. Oh, Jesus. Chamber of Mirrors. Okay, so we'll have to go back to the start. I suppose I should... Okay. If there's a chance we could get this... Ooh, key. Okay. Alright, there's a non-zero chance I could get up to a decent high number this way. Let's see. Blue room? Drawing room. Dining room. Dining room is better for the house. Okay. I need blue rooms. Break room, den. Cool. Not the best placement for it, but it doesn't stop the run. Okay, that's locked off. We're at 4. Parlor, sure. Didn't I just do parlor? Why do I have to? Oh, because of the fucking Chamber of Mirrors. Okay. That's kind of interesting, but I'm not going to expand on that yet. Oh, fucker. Does it now go away? Yeah, it goes away. Okay. I mean, we should keep trying, right? I suppose that's just the run idea. We should just keep trying to get it. Chamber of Mirrors, actually, we could assume the position of it again. We're still also looking for treasure trove, so that needs to happen. There it is. Bang. Treasure trove. Okay, cool. So treasure trove is got. We can't open this up and get scepter, right? Green memos and pink. Okay, that's again all garbage. Oh! Yes! Wow, okay, awesome. So maybe I didn't... So I needed treasure trove, but I just didn't need treasure trove with the whole shrine thing. Okay, so we're in a much better position than I thought. Alright, so now let's see if I can really get actual blueprints. Let's see. So if I go... Oh, this is fun, actually. I could expand upon this a little bit. And then I could hit this one and which one? I could hit this one. Oh, right, I could hit... This one brings me up, though, doesn't it? Yeah. Money. It's been a minute since I've done any of these rooms. Oh. Oh, it... Every time you could do it? Oh my god. I don't know if I want to actually affect the draft pool that much. Does that mean... Because there were 2, weren't there? Wow. Oh my god, how many other ones could you possibly get? That's wild. I don't know if I want to do that, though. That throws off the balance that I've had. But I like the idea. What a cool thing. Okay, so... Wow, what a discovery. Okay, so we're at 0. Let's see. Storeroom doesn't help. Lab. Okay, that's 1. It'd be great to get some dice, but we'll hold off on that until we need to. Rotunda is technically fine. It allows me to rotate some stuff. I mean, theoretically, the blue scepter does help. I should press this one more time because now I could get the 2 exits that I don't have. So I need 6 more. I have enough spaces for that. And then I could technically use this one. Okay. Hallway closet. Walk-in closet. Let's try walk-in closet just in case I can get... Ooh, hello. Compass. Very nice. Okay. Let's go up. Then we're at 3. Ballroom is not ideal. Let's rotate break room and go here. 4. Let's see what we get with break room. So we got 3 plus 4 plus 1 is 8. Minus 7 is 1. Times 18 is 18. Divided by 3 is 6. Holy shit. 21 times 1. No, times 2. 21 times 2 is 42. Rounded up. 42 rounded. 42 rounded to the nearest 100th place is probably just 0? Is that asking it to go down? Times 1 is 0. Or times 2 is 2. That's back to 0. And then plus 1, plus 2. Is it just going to be 2? Yeah, okay. It's just trying to be cheeky. That's the answer to that. Okay. Oh, well, I can't do Secret Garden, actually. Ever. If I'm going for this situation. Okay, that sucks. But I can go through security. So, let's go through... Let's go to Clock Tower. I will leave. And now we gotta go all the way back around to the other side of the house. Which I think I'll have enough steps for. I hope I'll have enough sources. The ultimate irony would be doing all this, and then this is, of course, the one where I run out of steps. I don't know if I have the Chamber of Mirrors down for that. Oh, shit, I really got to go to the other side of the house. Okay. I didn't hit dining room yet? Shit. Like I didn't hit rank 8. Okay, up through chapel. I'm at 193. Oh, yeah, because I have treasure trove. I was like, wait. Sometimes I look up at the top of the screen and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I've hit that. Okay. All right. We need this to be blue. Ah! 5. I could technically hit 6, but that's the max. We're dead in the water. No, because if I do... I was going to say I have the outer room too, but even if I did that, that would be 6. Oh, I could. It could work. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to do... I'm also running out of steps, so that's definitely a thing. Let's go to attic. I might get dice here, and if I could, that would be kind of crazy to do. I mean, I don't have to hit it on this round. I know that I could hit this with any other round, but I think it'd be more fun if I try to get it on this one. Dice, maybe, possibly, maybe. A lot of gems. I didn't count on that one. Was that all my items? I can't even tell. All right, so we're going back down to foundation. Severely running out of steps. Hallway first. Then chapel. So this room has to be a blue room and the outer room has to be a blue room. Okay, so far so good. Pantry. I suppose I should actually grab this. And then... Oh, I still didn't hit rank 8. That sucks. Okay, we're at 21 steps, so that should be enough to do whatever the hell we need to do. Okay, so this room out here has to be a blue room. We have a what chance for that? Oh, it's 50-50. That's pretty good. I think as long as the game really doesn't hate us, we should be able to hit that. The game does not hate us. Let's keep shrine just in case. Seal unlocked. Okay, game. What do you have to tell me? Do I get to go to the castle? That'd be cool. Actually, where is that? So hold on. So we saw the castle in the in that cutscene last time. So if we're looking from here, the fountain's here. Oh yeah, forgot I could do that. The reservoir would be doors like here-ish. Reservoir would be out underneath the house. If that's the case, oh, I can't directionally do that in my brain, but I'm curious to know if the tunnel, based on the geography of the house, would lead to that castle. Maybe. I could see that being what this leads to. 18 steps remaining. Look at how far we've come, everybody. Walking down the dark path of shame. I'm so glad they kept these open as we've unlocked them. Can you imagine how much of a nightmare this would be if we had to do this every time? Oh, Jesus. I forgot about this part. Okay. Going back. Get the microchips, come back. I think that's the last one. And I hope we don't have to do the pump room thing. That should be fine. That did open the last time. The microchips part I understand. I don't know why those reset, but I guess they want you to have the microchip door open before. That's a top priority up here more than it is down here. I wonder, I mean, this is probably this is what they call the real ending of the game, right? Like, there's no way that this is like this quote-unquote secret ending, because I don't think anything about this is secret. Like, obviously, it took a lot to get to here, but similar to something like Tunic, like, the thing you have to do in Tunic to quote-unquote beat that game, that's not a secret ending. That is what the game is, and I feel the similar way here, where this is how you beat this game. Also, if you've never played Tunic and you've watched up to this point in this playthrough, please, for the love of God, play Tunic. I know sometimes Tunic is a little bit of a harder recommendation because it requires a knowledge of Souls-like combat a little bit, which I hate typically, but I loved that game. Not to say I wasn't frustrated with it at points, but I did love that game. It's one of my favorites. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, of course it's a parlor puzzle. There are 2 true boxes in this room. False. You have reached the end of your journey. True? There is no end to this journey. I'm assuming I do the true one. Oh, and I have magnifying glass. The Blue Prince by Mary Matthew Jones. To my son Simon, in whose eyes I see the world anew. There was a blue prince who sat on a blue throne. He had a blue crown made of sapphires, and a blue castle made of stone. I don't know if I got that one. I'm just going to do it again. The prince had a love for all things blue. It's the only true color in my humble view. He couldn't stand the tint of a hallway or a shop. He couldn't stand the shade of trees the green rooms brought. He seldom talked to others, for they rarely shared this view. He never went to town, nor saw the flags they flew. And do you know which game the prince would instead would play? The one that made him happy, whenever skies were gray. A game he had played in the house and on the grounds, and maybe you can guess from the clues that we have found. It was a game full of rooms, and the stories that we climb, about a house full of lies, and the truth that one prince finds. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this game is quite near you, and in fact, in the same room. A game about you and the plans that you made, about a blue prince and his blueprints, the blue game we just played. The end. Wow. There's a game full of rooms. This doesn't do anything, I'm sure. Oh, the true box does not always contain the prize. So, is the assumption that Marion set this whole thing up for him? That this entire game was because Simon wanted it to exist? And that they stole, maybe theoretically that they even like stole the crown and everything so they could pay for it? I don't know, that's a little bit maybe of a stretch. Huh. Wow. We have done it, friends. We have beat the game. What an incredible journey. I guess I should give some closing thoughts, right? I mean, so much has changed, right? It's been a year. It's mid-January now, and we started this right when the game came out in mid-April of 2025. I think the game goes through so many incredible changes. I think the idea that it starts as a game that's a little bit more about just figuring out how to even play it like a typical roguelike fashion, and then becomes something about, like, obviously we have no problem kind of drafting and figuring things out. It was more about playing the odds a little bit, and playing with what we know the game had to offer. Some of the puzzles definitely are, I think, not as well crafted as others. And there's still some things that I'm confused about, and I'm sure I would figure that out. I think the sigils are the biggest sticking point for me in terms of I wish that information... It's tough because clearly that was necessary to get to this, like to break through, but that was the biggest like roadblock for me. And it still feels like I don't think there was actually a true way to figure out every individual piece of information about every single individual sigil unless you just like downloaded the game into your brain. And I don't think any human person is able to do that. I mean, I could be very wrong about that, but I'm pretty good about that stuff. At least I think I am. But the recall you have to have for some of those things is ridiculous. So I hope that didn't come off too insane, that stuff. But yeah, I mean, just like individually, like puzzles individually were amazing. Like some of the most complex, incredible things. Even just this last stretch, right? With the scepter and then finding the stone because you read the book and you knew that the stone was in the book and that kind of thing. Like, that's just cool. That's just a cool idea. And, you know, actually one of the cool things about this game is I could keep playing it, right? Theoretically, if you wanted to keep playing the game, you totally can. You could just keep making your way to room 46 and get all the achievements and everything else. We should probably check that achievement list, see what else is here. As I said earlier in the episode, I don't know if it's something that I'm actually going to... Now that I know none of this is actually necessary, I might do some of this stuff. Like, especially I feel confident I could do the day 1 in the Trophy of Speed. Like, I feel pretty confident I'd be able to get that done. Drafting strategy I know is tough. There's really not that many because this one is get the other. So it's only 5 other things. Curse mode is hard, but not impossible. And I could do curse mode on this file. So I could use all the stuff that I have, including my insane allowance. Dare mode, I forget. I think that one requires a new file. And so does obviously the day 1 trophy. Yeah, day 1 trophy is going to be crazy. Resetting the game and not having most of the rooms I have is going to be certainly an interesting challenge. I loved it. I loved it. It's definitely one of the best games I've ever played, that's for sure. Definitely one of the most, like, engaging. I mean, not many games would get me to stick with it for eight months, right? 8-9 months. In fact, I don't stick with most games for 8-9 months. I either beat it or I just let it go. I feel like I'm going to have a lot more to say in the future, but for now, I think we're going to let it live here. We've seen the credits, so we're going to call it a day. You know what I'm going to call it? I'm going to call it a day inside the entrance hall, just in case they want to take my scepter away from me again. Yeah. Let's see what it says at the end here. Perplexing Castle of Tomorrow. 4 puzzle rooms, throne room, 4 tomorrow rooms. 4 puzzle rooms. Oh, yeah, right. I drafted Parlor twice. That's funny. Well, there it is. That is our last one of the official playthrough of Blueprints. I might come back with another episode or two. Maybe I'll take a break for a little bit and then come back to it. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking, and we will figure that out in the next episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this amazing playthrough, and we'll see you very soon. Bye, everybody.